Can you hear me? I'm sure you can. Welcome. This is a different live stream today. I am at a remote location because, as always, I'm on vacation, which is kind of nice. So this one should be, I don't know, like 45 minutes. If you can't hear me, let me know. I am fully on my laptop with no green screen in the background. Yeah. So it'll be a good one, and it'll be fun, and like I said, it'll be brief, and I am going to be high nooning it the whole time. So for anybody who's listening in the car, you don't have to see this ugly green screen and this poor production value. And for anyone who's watching, you can watch me chug high noons while we stream, because I am tired. My kids are not sleeping, as always, because they're toddlers, and I need to wake myself up because I've got a long day ahead. Um, so yeah, it's going to be a good one. So the first thing I wanted to talk about today is there's a lot of neat rumors that are out. The biggest one that I'm excited for is the GB202, which is the RTX 5090. I don't know. I think they're going to call it a 5090. It would be pretty funny if they were like, "This is not a 5090. It's a 50 or it's a 6090 or something dumb." But anyway, they essentially nvidia, according to videocards.com, is going to use an updated memory configuration, which is pretty cool. And basically, for anybody who does not totally get what that means, I made a diagram this morning. That was a that was a fun one to make. It is not photoshopped and it is poor quality, but it will get the job done. Let me pull this up for you guys. So for anybody in the car and who's listening, basically, excuse me, these diagrams, let me show you the 4090 PCB. I don't know if you guys have ever cracked open a PCB before, but they're pretty neat. And I got into repairing GPUs for a little bit, and it was cool. So basically, like, if you can see it right here. So for anybody in the car, your standard PCB has 3 memory modules on the top and 4 on each side and 1 on the bottom. And when I say the bottom, I mean if you were going to slot the GPU horizontally on a motherboard. So it would be 3 on the top, 4 on each side, and 1 on the bottom. Well, what videocards.com is basically saying, and I'm going to put the updated diagram over here. Now, this is just me rendering what I think it would look like, so it's not like, this isn't exactly what it's going to look like, but what they're basically saying is it will be 4 on the top, 2 or 5 on each side, and 2 on the bottom. And this kind of aligns with what Moore's Law is Dead said in a stream a while ago. Look, you can take whatever Moore's Law is Dead says with a grain of salt, but he's not dumb. And I know he doesn't have a lot of he's a very polarizing figure, but he basically said that he thinks that they'll go with like 2 gigabyte variants of the GDDR7 chips, because he thinks if they were to do more, as in go for like 48 gigabit, he thinks they would do that for the AI variant where they could charge a boatload of money. So if they do the 2 gigabit, you would have 2, 4. Basically, you would have 2, 4, 6, 8 on the top. You'd have 10 on each side. So you're looking at 28, and then 4 on the bottom for 32, which would be pretty good. I mean, 32 gigs of GDDR7X memory would be pretty sweet. So let me pull up. I'm sorry, I got to pull up so many different monitors. So essentially, they'll go with 4 on the top, 5 on each side, and 2 on the bottom. And that would be pretty sweet. So they're going to use, like I said, Moore's Law is Dead thinks you're going to use 2 gigabit models. A video card says it could be up to 3 gigabit models, but I don't think they would put 48 gigabits of memory in a consumer card and not charge you $50 bajillion. So if we want this thing to cost anywhere south of 2K, it's going to be 2 gigabit chips. So, I thought that was a pretty cool part of the article. And then another interesting part, which is something that I have never seen before, and I have no idea how to even comprehend this in my head. But they're basically going to say that Video Cards goes on to say that they're going to use 3 PCBs, I don't even know how they would use 3 PCBs. For anybody listening in a car, there's a picture of the RTX Titan Ada prototype cooler. I don't even know how to describe it. It's just basically like a 4-slot or a 5-slot Founders cooler. I have no idea how they would do it. They would essentially say that the PCI or the PCB would be placed parallel to the PCIe slot, and the PCI interface would be on a separate PCB, which to me just sounds like one of those, basically something like this. Like I have a folding phone, right? And it basically is like, it breaks so much easier than a regular phone, but I could never live without this thing. But what I'm getting at is it just sounds overly complex, and I don't feel like you need something like that on a PCB, because I just feel like it'll break, and you'll need, I don't know, you'll need like 4 or 5 what are those called, brackets to keep it from falling. And it's going to be the leak suggests that this will be a quad slot triple fan cooler. Wow. Well, I don't know, that's wild. And then finally the article goes on to say that nvidia RTX series releases this year, possibly in the fourth quarter. Typically leaks increase between June and August ahead of the new launch. So we'll see. I mean, we've had a lot of good leaks so far between all the Twitter leakers and Moore's Law's dead, Red Gaming Tech. I mean, I feel like we know basically mostly what these cards are going to be. So I don't know. I guess we'll I don't think we'll hear anything at Computex, which I am unfortunately not going to anymore. Thank you, China. Not getting political, but once the exercises picked up, my wife was like, you are not going. So Computex is out for me, which is a bummer, but I don't think anything will be announced there if I were to guess. So that was the biggest thing that I really wanted to talk about as far as the 5090. I'm going to go jump to chat real quick. Pellish Miner says, what's going on? Have you checked Discord? Pellish, I'll DM you afterwards about that. Zigminer says, what is up, everybody? I hope you are having a wonderful holiday. And Zigminer, thanks for all your help on yesterday's video. I did a video yesterday on ripping apart a 3080, and I asked, or not yesterday, it was 2 days ago I did, and he helped me with the BC250 video, which was good. And if you haven't checked that one out, check that video out, and check out the video of me ripping apart a 3080. It was a lot of fun, and I have a lot of stuff coming on for that 3080, actually. Jock Miner says, I am number 6, not a number, a free man. I think everybody was going 1st, 2nd, 3rd, or 4th on the chat. I think I was 4th, which was kind of cool. And Mark Patterson says I look silly when I stream, and that's probably true. And these pink blinds don't do me any better. I should maybe like get a drop down green screen sometime. That might be funny. Black Hat Team says weird. That's a normal day for crypto. I have a funny crypto story coming up later in the stream that I'll share with you guys. Let's see, catching up on the chat. Chris Hanley says afternoon. What's going on? Son of a Rabid Panda says, in regards to me talking about the PCB, he says GPUs are so wide they can design a 3D now. They can design it in 3D, and it would be like you put it in a box. He says, ditch the wife. She ditched me all week. So I was out of town last weekend on a guy's trip. She was on a work trip this week. So we've been like rotating basically every week. Zigminer says 5080 going to be great for mining if they price it right. Do you really think they're going to price the 59 or the 5080 right? And the question is, do you think it will have less memory or more memory? Like it would be interesting, right? So pulling up that diagram again, right? Like if they go with, like, will they go with the normal PCB? So let me. Oh, it's already on OBS. Sorry, guys. I'm struggling on this laptop a little bit. So if we get a PCB like this for the 4080, right, and it's all 2 gigabit memory modules, so, because it's GDDR7, or would they give us 3 gigabit? So like if they gave us 3 gigabit models, you'd be looking at 12, 24, 30, 32. I don't know. I doubt they would do that, right? Like they wouldn't give us 3 gigabit. So then if you're going at 2 gigabit modules and you're using this old PCB, because I don't think you're going to put 32 gigabits on a 4080 or a 5080, because like what are you going to price it then? So you'd be looking at 246, so 6, 8 between the top and the bottom. So for anybody listening in the car, I'm essentially counting the old piece, the 4090 PCB, assuming that it would be like somewhere similar to the 5090 PCB. And there's 3 modules on the top, 4 on each side, and 1 on the bottom. So you'd have 6, 8 between the top and the bottom, and then you'd have 8 on each side. So you'd have a total of 24 gigabits of GDDR7 memory, which I feel like would be more realistic, right? Zigminer says it probably a 256-bit bus. I think that's what I heard too. So you would essentially have, well, hold on, what? All right, let me look at something real quick, right? I hear my daughter upstairs screaming. So just a heads up, this stream, I might get a text, and this stream might end up getting cut unceremoniously short. I think I'll be okay, but we will see. But if we're looking at this, right, so if we're looking at the 4090 on Tech Power Up, where that's, I go there for all my specs, it has a 384-bit, can you guys see that? Yeah, you can. It's got a 384-bit memory bus. I don't know, maybe it would have that, but probably, like Zigminer said, a 256. And, it has to, I don't think they would put GDDR6 memory on the 5080. So if there's only 2 gig and 3 gigabit modules, you're looking at 24. So, yeah, you're probably right. Pure Crypto Bro says, what's up? And Michael Cartwright says, it better be bigger than 256. So I think Zigminer's right. Because if it's a 384, how are you pricing this thing, right? Like, if you're going to release what is essentially a 4090 with GDDR7 memory, how are you going to price a 5080? What are you going to price it at, like 1,500? You're going to price it at 1,200? Like, I think they have to price it at closer to 1,000, or people are going to lose their shit. So if you price it at closer to like 1,000, I don't know. You think they're going to make a 4090 basically and rebrand it as a 5080 and charge $1,000 for it with 24 gigabits of GDDR7 memory? Did I just close my window? What? Sorry, I just messed this up. Give me a sec. That was weird. I don't know how you justify that. That will be interesting. I don't know. I think a 5090, I will be happy if their pricing of a 5090 is anywhere less than $2,000. Like, if it's $2,000, I'll buy it and I'll be happy with it. Yeah, I don't know, but I guess a $1,000 4090 rebranded as a 5080 with GDDR7 memory would be fantastic for mining. But again, we would have to see what the price is. Pure Crypto Mining Bros says it would be nice if they surprise us with a 456 big bus. And Mark Patterson said yes. And Zigminer says he hopes GDDR7 memory will be way more efficient on the memory algorithms. Me too, which is funny you say that because I just picked up a few more 170HXs, which are basically the only card I think I'm going to buy anymore. Even though I don't know if you guys saw that partnership I have with that mining farm that's liquidating. Their prices are insane. I would almost consider 30 series at that price, but I'm over 30 series right now. Like I don't want to own any more of them for mining. I just want as many 170HXs as I can. But I'm with you because GDDR6X memory is a pain in the rear to cool right now, and I'm I'm very happy that my farm is down to 8 GDDR6X memory cards. Michael Cartwright says, overall, the upscale from 4K to 5K needs to be big, like that stupid brick size housing. Listen, we're not getting 5K. Wait, 4K to 5K. I think you mean 8K. I don't know, Michael Cartwright. Are you talking about resolution? Because if you're talking about like 4K resolution, we're not going to have 8K playable in like we're not going to have 8K playable for, I don't know, 8K playable. I would guess that 8K playable, and I mean like 30 to 40 FPS, with like ray tracing to the max with DLSS off, we're probably 2 generations away from that. So like Blackwell, and then whatever the 6000 generation would be called, I would think after that generation, we will have 8K playable at like 30 to 40 FPS. Because if you look at the 3090 Ti, right? Look at how powerful. I'm gonna go back to Tech Power Up for anybody who's watching. Look at the 3090 Ti. I want to talk about this real quick. I'm rolling with this topic. So, Michael Cutright, if I was wrong, just tell me about that. But I do want to talk about 4K to 8K while we're all listening. So if you look, right, it's got a 384-bit bus, GDDR6X memory, 24 gigabits. I mean, it's a pretty beefy card. Essentially, a 4090 or a 3090 Ti is a 4070 Ti. Yeah, 4070 Ti-ish, or like a 4070 Ti Super-ish kind of thing. And on Cyberpunk 2077 with RT maxed, this thing is getting like, oh god, with upscaling off, I think it was like 20 FPS, 15 or 20. It wasn't playable. And the 40 series doubled that from, the 40 series basically took you from, I think it was like 17 FPS to like 38 to 40 FPS, which was incredible. And I'm hoping that the 5080 will crack like, I did a video on it. I don't remember and I can't find it. And I'm not going to make you guys watch me try to find it. But I think I guessed that the 5080 or the 5090 on like Cyberpunk 2077 with RT Max, DLSS off, and maybe even path tracing on, my guess was that it would do like 70 FPS, 65 to 70 FPS, give or take. Probably leaning towards 65, but that would be insane. So you figure it took us basically 2 generations to go from like 15 FPS, because I don't have an 8K screen, but maybe when I get home, I'll take my 4090 and I'll like simulate 8K and I'll see what it gets. But I'm assuming it would get like, I don't know, probably like 15 FPS. But anyway, that would make me believe that we are probably like the RTX 7090 or whatever the heck they're going to call it. That would probably be 8K gameable. So, catching up on the chat, Mark Patterson says, I can't wait 2 years from now, seeing how big of a fan I'll be strapping onto the 5090. Listen, I almost lost my hearing, I feel like, with those server fans. The guy who I partnered with on the video that released today about the 30 series, he sent me those case fans as a joke, and I saw them and I'm like, I wonder if they could cool it. And then I saw the fan, and then I put one on and I'm like, and it was painful. And I turned that off, and then that's when I got the fan controller. Pure crypto mining bros, 4,000 to 5,000 series is what he meant. Okay. So let me reread that quote then. Michael Cutright, thank you for saying that in that way though, because I'm happy I did talk about the 8K, because I'm going to do a video on 8K in the future, I think. But I think you're going to get like a 70% performance increase. That's what all the rumors are saying. And the 40 series rumors were pretty accurate as far as the performance uplift. So I'll be pretty excited for that. Let's see. Zigminer says the only GDDR6 GPU I have is a 3070 Ti I won from a Mining King giveaway. That is sweet that you won that giveaway. I did a giveaway when my Discord was like a GPU hunting Discord of a 30 series GPU, and a guy from down the street won it. And I'm like, damn it, this looks rigged. And I had to like show how it was like not rigged, basically, because I was like, ugh. But I'm lucky. I have 2 3080s, one 3090, which I will have forever, and then I have 6 3070 Ti's. I keep debating if I want to sell the 3070 Ti's, but I don't like the price people are offering for them online, and they're in a open air frame. They're like, it's like my last original open air frame rig. I don't think I have a picture of it on here. This was my CES laptop, so I don't think I have a lot of pictures on here. But I'll show you a picture of it sometime. But it's actually cooling pretty well right now. I think I can show you guys my farm from here. Here, let me show you it right here. It's my 3070 Ti rig. Let me, oh, I guess I can't show you it. Hold on. I think I can get this up. So let me show you this real quick while we're talking about this. So I have a 3070 Ti rig, and I don't know if you guys can see the cooling right there. It's not terrible. Looking at the memory, it's like only one of them is overheating. And the annoying thing is that's a stupid MSI card. That's a big, fat one. It's one of those MSI Ventress, or whatever the high-end model was for the 30 series. And then it's 2 EVGA XT3s and then 3 Founders. And that's the hottest one, which is dumb. So I don't know. But anyway, that's really my only GDR6X rig that I'm still mining with anymore. And those Zealous numbers are actually kind of disappointing. I don't know. I don't really like the 3090 on Zealous, or 3070 Ti on Zealous, but I have them, so I'm mining with them. So yeah, catching back up on chat. Where did chat go? Oh, chat, where are you? There we go. Oh, it's blowing up. AK or Golden Wolf says laptop. Maybe you have an odd multiple. Hold on, nope, I missed one. Bus is normally going to be in multiples of 128, so for whatever reason is not going to happen. Bus is normally multiples of 128. I think I read that wrong, so apologize. I guess what he meant to say is that we might have an odd multiplier or multiple in this generation, but I'm a little confused by that, Golden Wolf, so if you want to elaborate, let me know. AK says, where are you streaming from? I am streaming from Red Panda's house. That's where I'm streaming. Patrick Murphy says, onward, Red Panda, speak of the devil, and he may appear, says hello. And then he says, AMD 8700 XT for the loss. Panda, I'm going to be talking about RDNA 4 in a second, and it's going to be amazing. Zigminer says, what up, Panda? Techman TV, what is up, sir? Let's see. Pellish Miner says, AK is nice. I bet you AK is nice. Altruck says, I don't even know what you're saying. Ioword, I'm confused. There must be an inside joke going on the stream that I have no idea about. So I'm just going to look like an idiot, which is what I specialize in. And if I'm going to look like an idiot, I might as well do it drinking a high noon. High noons and salt water go well together. Chris Hanley says, I picked up a 4090 to play with. Wasn't too impressed other than Flux. You, sir, are wrong. Because the 4060 Ti is super impressive. I mean, so if we're being honest, right? The 4060 Ti's iron is It's awful on Kapow. It's terrible on Kapow. Its memory algorithm is good. Sorry, I don't know why that. I just got a notification that battery saver is on my laptop, and I freaked out. I didn't want it to I didn't want it to die. Wait, am I on battery? Uh-oh. Hold on one second. Oh, my plug just got unplugged. Ooh, that was bad. That's good to know. I basically was on 18% battery, so my stream might have died. So that's kind of cool that this laptop has pretty decent battery life. Oopsies. Sorry about that. Let's see. But anyway, back to the 4060 Ti. I think the 4060 Ti is solid. I'm not buying anymore, but I have 15 of them, and I don't plan on selling them. I like them better than 3070s, and we all know that. But Chris Hanley, I'm glad you checked it out. If you can get them for $300, I think I would. I can't get them cheaper, but we'll see. Let's see. AK says, how are the profits on Zell? Profits are great on Zell. You just have to mine it to see, though. Let's see. Zigminer says, I won a 50 HX from dominating Red Panda in StarCraft 2. Man, I would have watched that. That sounds like fun. I actually want to start playing more games with people because I don't do it. I don't as often as I should. Mass Boost says, 4090s are still melting plugs. Listen, I am not a 4090 apologist, but I am convinced people are causing the melting on the 4090 plugs, not the GPUs. Now, I'm not saying they were designed well. I did a video on it. If you want to check it out, I'll link it. But I think that's more. I still think it's user error, and I would be shocked if the 5090 uses the same plug. I don't know. I feel like NVIDIA learned from that. I really don't think they're going to use it, but we'll see. Patrick Murphy asked Zig Miner how he won. And then Chris Hanley says, only one 8-pin. He just sold it for 15% profit. Hey, man, if you can make profit on it, you can make profit. I know people who bought a bunch of KS0 Pros when everybody was so hype on Caspa. And then they just were like, they didn't feel comfortable. And they asked me, should I sell it for, like $400 more than I paid? And I said, you absolutely should. And they dumped it. And it was good. Let's see. Polish Miner says, Micron memory sucks. That needs a repad. What are you saying in response to... Oh, yeah, Polish Miner, I'm not repadding that 3070 Ti. I don't repad GPUs. I repaste them sometimes. I think my farm has 100 and... I think my farm has almost 200 GPUs. I've repasted all the Zotac ones I got from BitCap and maybe like 4 others. And I've repasted or repadded my original Founders 3090. I'm not repadding. I don't have time for that. I'm not doing it. Those things are all going to mine until I sell them or they die. Don't care. AK says, wait, actually Red Panda's house? Yes, 100%. Patrick Murphy says, onward, Iowa raid. Well, I appreciate that because I know Iowa Crypto Mining said he was going to go live. We both kind of didn't check with each other and got our schedules crossed. I kind of just told him to go because he kind of was like, I'm sorry, but he said, but his kids gave him permission, as in he wasn't busy. And I said, just go. We both are streaming, and sometimes you kind of just get your wires crossed, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's nobody's fault. And he's busy, I'm busy, and I think we both appeal to different audiences. His live streams are pretty cool though. He does a lot of awesome stuff with his container now, and he's more of an ASIC guy now, where I'm still kind of a GPU guy. So I think we kind of appeal to different audiences. Panda doesn't know anything about mining, Jock Miner says. Take no notice of him. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not going to trust anything Panda says until he finishes that 20 GPU mining rig. Way too fast for you says, what's up, my dudes? And I said, what's up? And that was a good BBT impression. If you know, you know. Let's see. Scrolling down. There's a lot going on in the chat, so I'm trying to catch up. Michael Cartwright says, RDNA 5 is not going to be such an animal. Listen, RDNA 5 is going to be amazing. And I am going to talk about RDNA 5 in like 2 minutes once I finish catching up on chat. Crewman Techman TV says, I found out why some ASIC server cables melt. The crimp pins are steel instead of brass on the cheap ones. That is why they melt on even a properly gauged cable. Well, that's annoying. I don't want to deal with that. That's fun. I think Red Panda just banned somebody. Don't do that. What's up, Black Hat? Okay, then he unbanned them. I don't know why I gave Panda mining or mod privileges, but I did. Let's see, catching up on the chat. Panda says, I'm surprised Zealous is still decently good money. Me too. Actually, so Zealous price, you're gonna make me go on another tangent, which is fine. I like tangents. What is it? Live Coin Watch. Sorry. So Zealous is doing pretty good, and I've been selling it daily. I've been selling my Zealous daily. And the price keeps going up. Like, the price is going up almost 15%. I kind of wish I held it, but I didn't. And, I'm going to end up holding a few days' worth of it, but I'm still selling it daily because it's still paying for my power, and it's allowing me to buy more lithium, which is what I'm doing. GSKT Blue says, Panda doxed my name in stream yesterday. What? Whoops. That's not good. I'm sure he didn't do it on purpose. I'm going to move on. Let's see. Me too. Too many YouTube videos on Zell. Honestly, though, if you look at Zell, right? So look at this. If you go to YouTube, right? And I'm on just like a random account. Like I'm on not one of my accounts. If you search Zealous, there's like 4 videos on it. How is my what? How are mine not on the top? That's crap. So I know Modern Mining did one on it. I kind of yelled at him to mine Zealous. I'm like, why are you not mining Zealous? You should make sure you give him a follow. Rabbit did one really, really early. He did one really early. I know Bear Market Miner did one. You should follow him. And so did Son of a Tech. Wow, I guess mine are really far down. I guess there's a lot of videos on Zealous. I didn't know there were that many. Wow. Dang, mine good. You can't even find mine. Oh, wow, they're really far down. Anyway, there are a lot of Zealous videos out there. And I'm kind of surprised. Like, you see Modern Mining did one, Rabbit did one, Bear Market did one. I know Panda did one, Sterling did one. I know, okay, Red Fox Crypto did one too. I did one 4 hours ago. I'll be curious to see how different his overclocks are than mine. I'm going to go watch that one later. But anyway, it definitely is gaining some traction. But as long as the price keeps going up, I guess it'll be fine. And there was another coin that kind of went nuts. Let me show you this real quick. And I think that might have got a lot of people off. We talked about PubDag last stream. I didn't say anything. Like, I wouldn't say what the coin was. Other people did. And I don't know if you saw the price. It went nuts. Now, of course, you know, me being the most unlucky SOB on the planet, I did not get to, I'm not around my, my computer, because, so, the point of having a virtual machine, right, is that you, the point of having a virtual machine is that you don't want it to be connected to anything in your network. So my virtual machine, which has my wallet, which has a VM, I can't access it right now. And so I can't get my coins out. And this thing got listed yesterday at like 0.0029, which I would have netted a cool 1,000 or like $1,200 had I sold. And then, of course, the price tanked, because the price always tanks, and it tanks and tanks. And then it went back up, and then it tanked again. So, like, you could have sold at the top, bought back at the bottom, and then it went up like 8x, and then it went down again. So I think a lot of people are mining this PubDag Caspa meme coin. So I think that might have taken some of the heat off of Zealous. Catching up on my chat. All right. 20 GPU rig says, can we harass Panda? No, you cannot. Leave him alone. I've seen a lot of cats of crypto. We miss him. Go, go, go. AK says, how come Zealous isn't on what to mine or hashrate.no? The saving grace, and this is going to be a subject of a video next week. I always say that, but there's so many good things to film content on. It's really difficult to try to get, I don't even know how much, I can't even tell you how profitable each GPU is on Zealous. I can only tell you to put your entire farm on it for 24 hours or one GPU and see what you make. I can't even, you couldn't even put one 3070 on its own address to see how much it makes, because the hash rate changes. So, you can't tell how profitable it is, which means it doesn't hit what to mine or hashrate.no. And, what is on hashrate.no right now? And because it doesn't hit hashrate.no, which is glorious, nobody mines it. And it keeps the profits pretty stable. They don't even have PubDag on here. I don't even know if PubDag is profitable. Look at a 3070 right now. They're telling you to mine, what are they? And if you hear my fans in the background on my laptop, I apologize. I think it's starting to ramp up. Let me see if I can put these fans a little higher. So if you hear the fan noise, I apologize. I can't find a 3070 on here. Let's just go with the 3060 Ti. Right now, it's telling you to mine coins I've never heard of. A Kapow coin at 15 cents. And Evermore, I don't know what that is, at 25 cents. It doesn't even have the new ones in here. It's basically telling you that Ironfish and Husat makes you 12 cents on a 3060 Ti. I promise you Zealous makes you more than that. So we're going to win until they list it. Pure Crypto Mining Bros says because Panda's paying them. I don't know about that. Crewman, what's your current law? Yeah, I'm not telling you that. Jock Miner UK asked me, what's my current longitude and latitude at? My current longitude is this. And is this, can you see it right there? And my current latitude is that, right there. Patrick Murphy says, 4,096 bus with Radeon 7, blank, 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 blank. Yeah, the Radeon 7 is great until it goes poof. Black Hat Team says 12 likes. Yeah, why aren't you guys liking this? I'm streaming to you on borderline vacation. This is it. Once I'm done this stream, I am going to be stone cold Steve Austining high noons until my kids wake up. You ready? right here. I don't want to get it all over my expensive laptop. I should, it's funny, I have my, my old work laptop here. It's like a 7th gen Core i7, which has like 2 cores on it. My mom just like didn't want it anymore, so I reflashed it to use it. And I have that right next to me on a piece of plywood. Let's see. Red Panda Mining says, I'm going to sell everything and quit YouTube mining. Sweet. Make sure you send me your subs, and make sure you send me your subs, and make sure you send me some GPUs, please. And we'll feel your wrath. We'll miss you in StarCraft. That's what he says. He says, you will all feel my wrath, and you will all miss me. And I added that StarCraft. GSKT asks, Red Panda, how do you mine YouTube? That's a good question, Panda. I would like to know how to mine YouTube. And I have a call. I have to take this call real quick. So give me a sec. I'm going to mute the stream. So you got to give me... Alright, that was just a stupid voter call. I'm waiting for a call for something locally. So I didn't know what it was. So I had to take it. Grumble. Michael Cartwright said RDNA 4, not 5. Listen, I love RDNA 4. I am more excited for RDNA 4 than for Blackwell and RDNA 5. Mass Boost says there won't be a stream because Panda will have everyone banned before the end. Don't ban people from my stream, Panda. Let's see. Patrick Murphy. Oh my god, a Panda garage sale. I'd be so broke afterwards. I wonder what Panda would sell. I wonder what Panda would sell his first GPU for. Panda, I want to buy your first mining GPU off you. Please sell me it. GSKT Blue says, he didn't really dox me. It was a joke. I thought it was a joke. Panda doesn't dox people. Jersey Jedi says that my Zealous videos have been more helpful. I'm in love. Thank you. I thought I would be higher on the list, which is it's all good. It's all good. We're all like, I'm glad that other tubers are making content on it. And I honestly, I feel like other people probably have a lot of information that I haven't shared either. Let's see. Dude, so Panda, and it's for anybody listening while driving, Patrick Murphy, Black Hat Team, and Red Panda are talking about shipping to Canada. I don't know what the heck happened, but I was going to sell some GPUs to Jock Miner UK, and shipping overseas like quadrupled in the last year. And like, shipping to Canada, I don't even know what it would cost right now. Recruit man, Tech and Mining. You could access your VM if you ran AnyDesk. Look, I don't want my VM PC connected to anything else in my network at all. I don't want to be able to access it with anything. Like, that's just me being paranoid. So that is why I'm not doing it. I just won't do it. I'm just not doing it. And if I miss out, I miss out. Let's see. RPM, I hope Crude hasn't stolen all your super profitable RX 570s. I have. Red Panda says, I almost mined PubDag and still I saw a Trojan. So my PubDag wallet is on a VM that's fired off in space, so I feel perfectly safe. And I just used RigoMiner for it. So like, once I get my initial PubDag off that VM, what I always do is I make a VM for some dumb shitcoin, and then when it's done, I nuke the VM and I just rebuild the VM all over again. So yeah, and if I miss it, I can't sell it for a few days because I won't be able to get home. And if the price goes to zero, I mined it for 48 hours with 5 rigs. Like if I sold it right now, I think I'd get like $120, which would be fine. That would be great for 5 rigs for 48 hours. I would take that. Let's see. I don't care what you all mine as long as it isn't Chlor. My 6000 series is on Chlor, actually. Let's see. I think Red Panda just banned somebody else. Man, this chat's going fast. Red Panda said something that I'm not repeating. I don't repeat that on the stream. Let's see. Pellish Miner. I'm selling you a car warranty. Damn it. I'm not buying a car warranty off anyone. I got burned. I bought the extended mile warranty on my car when I bought it in 19, right before COVID. And it was like 4 years or 180,000 miles. And I was like, oh, I'll burn that. We drive all the time. It'd be great. Nah. That thing has like 50,000 miles. Or no, it has like 45,000 miles. No, it's got like 35,000 miles on it, and it's like a 6-year-old car. Let's see. They're talking about being angry at the IRS in the chat. I'm not going to relay that to you people in the car, but crypto miners usually dislike the IRS. Let's see. My first GPU mining was a 7873 gig Litecoin at 90 cents or 90C 24/7 and dying 9 months later. Panda, I hope you still have that GPU. Mark Pedersen, it says, I think your Zealous videos got banned from hurting developers' feelings. Mark Pedersen, no, I'm actually cool with the developer of Zealous. I told him that SRB miner needed to grow a pair and stop being whiny because his miner wasn't good. Or it wasn't that it wasn't good. It just wasn't worth using right now. And he still hasn't released an update on it, which is annoying because in the video I basically said yet, which means once it's better, I'll do it. Way too fast for you. It says 7 mega hash, earning about 1.6 Zel per day on Viper. Viper pool is pretty sweet. I might have a cool video coming up with him. Not like a sponsored video, not like a promotional video, just like a neat video with him. I was actually talking to Viper Pool probably for like 2 hours last night. We were just BSing. He's a cool dude. He gave me a pretty cool story about Nexa, which maybe I'll share in the future. But yeah, that was a cool one. I hope I have a pretty cool video coming. Let's see. Way too fast for you. It says, I noticed you added a apostrophe or a exclamation at the end of your name. I didn't know I did that. No, I guess I think I might have had that for a while. Maybe I should change that. Let's see. Chris Hanley asked, is Zell core only? No, Zell is actually a memory algorithm. But you wouldn't have known it in the beginning because the way SRB miner worked, basically your Pyro overclocks worked. It was really, really weird like the first few weeks. So it's actually a memory algorithm. But it's a weird memory algorithm and in the sense that it doesn't behave the same as like Iron does. So that's interesting. And I still think it's kind of like a work in progress. Panda said it was a 7970 was his first GPU. Let's see. Excuse me about that. Techman TV says, I have apology letters from the IRS. I need that. Red Panda Mining, who sent me 3 Caspa on my RPM Tantrum live stream yesterday? I don't know, but you should send it to me. Let's see. I think Chris Hanley is sending people crypto. You can send me crypto, Chris. I love you. But I don't think he actually did it. Let's see. All right, so anyway, we caught up on chat. I want to talk about RDNA 4 now. So this is a cool one. I try to get to all my topics I put in the title. So I want to talk about, so we talked about PubDAG being weird. Like that trading volume was crazy. You probably did really well if you traded PubDAG last night. Like I'm sure Son of a Tech did, and he crushed it. And I didn't because, but look, you can't get mad about it, right? Like if you missed out on some good trading, you missed out on some good trading. You know, we have lives, we have families. You got to do what you got to do. Like I said, if I missed out on some money, I missed out. You know, I've been pretty lucky in that fact that I've been home the last few coin releases, and I've been able to dump early and make a decent profit. All right, so the next thing I want to talk about is from WCCF Tech. AMD has officially confirmed, not that we didn't know, Navi 44 and Navi 88 or 48, and you can see it basically right here. They go on to say that they confirmed it. Where would they say it? It was confirmed in, I don't know what ROCM means, but they basically have it listed right here, Navi 44 and Navi 48. It was in a GitHub from ROCM. I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what a GitHub is. I just don't know what ROCM is. Obviously, Navi 48 is expected to be the faster one. From the rumors that I have shared and the little bit I know, it's suspected to be like a 7900 XT to a 7900 GRE like performance. But I released a video on this last week. Kepler says he thinks the ray tracing performance is going to be like 2x. So you're thinking maybe like Ada Lovelace performance, which would be mind-blowing. But if they price Navi 48 right, like if it's priced I don't know, like if Navi 48 is priced at, say, I want it to be like 425. And then if Navi 44 is priced at like $200 or $250, even $300, right? Boom. If those BIOSes are unlocked, you are going to see the next generation Polaris. I'll buy a 5090, and then I'll just say, forget about Blackwell, and I will scoop up as many RDNA 4 GPUs as I can get my grubby little paws on, basically, is what I'm saying with that. So, like, I eat up these Navi 44 and Navi 48 rumors. I love them so much, right? Like, Navi 48 and Navi 44, if they're priced properly, and two, if the BIOS is like a 6000 series BIOS and not like a 7000 series BIOS, it's gonna be so good. Well, chat's moving. I love that we have a lot of interaction going. Way too fast for you says, so what top 20 coins should we start building bags of? I haven't built bags of any new coin, I'll tell you that much. I have no idea. Listen, I like to focus more on the hardware side. I mean, I know we're all miners. I don't know, man. I'm currently hedging all of my hopes and dreams on the ETH ETF because I really, really want this ETH ETF to explode, to go absolutely bonkers so that I can dump my ETH bag and then I won't care about ETH anymore. Patrick Murphy says, right now I'm mining for the long term. You know, I can't say that. I'm basically mining for the short term. I'm selling daily and rolling into a coin that I'm hoping that will go moon in like 6 months that I could just dump. So I really can't say that I'm mining on the long term. Jersey Jedi asked me, do I use any crypto trading sites like Marjax or FYBIT? I don't. I'm not a crypto day trader. You should not consider me an expert in crypto day trading. I like to mess around a little bit on I like hardware more than, you know, the software aspect of GPUs. I just don't look at me like that. Let's see. Patrick Murphy says he's mining for the mid-longer term. That's an interesting way of putting it. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash asked, does Zealous have the same overclocks as Carlson Hash? They're basically the same algorithm, right? One, they're not the same algorithm. And two, Carlson Hash or Zealous Hash has overclocks completely unlike anything else. I would recommend watching a overclocking guide. Let's see. Profit chasing if you don't have to, though. Wait, what? I don't understand what you just said, Patrick Murphy. He said Red Panda Mining, 6600, head-to-head-to-head, ETC update. I don't know what that is either. Red Panda says AMD is going to lock RDNA 4 just like the 7000 series. If they don't, if they lock it, the price will have to be extremely aggressive for it to not suck. If they lock it and the price is good, it still might be worth it, but we'll see. Panda thinks this AMD 8000 series is going to be a wash. I certainly hope not, because AMD 7000 series was awful. Techman TV says Red Panda Mining, get dude to crack it like a 5600 XT. Oh yeah, I forgot the 5600 XTs were cracked. I remember that now. IO Crypto Mining says, what is up? IO Crypto Mining, I'm going to go probably for another 20 or 30 minutes, maybe a little longer. If you want to, I don't know if you're still streaming. I'm assuming you're not, but if you want to stream, I will lead everybody into your stream afterwards if you want. Let me know on that. Shoot me a DM, or you can just type in here and we can talk in here. Pellish Miner says, I hate ETH and the ETF. Listen, you might hate it. I love it. If every coin out, including Bitcoin, would tank, but ETH would quadruple in price, I would make that deal any day, every day of the week, because my biggest bag by far is ETH, and then one day I'm going to dump all my ETH, and then I'm not going to care about it one bit. GSKT says there is no profit. 4090 makes 20 cents a day. I only have one, and it will take at least 10 days mining just to cover the Coinbase fee. That's an interesting way of looking at it. GSKT, you should mine Zealous and see the profits, because Zealous is doing pretty good. The goal is to reach millionaire status, then 10 millionaire status. I don't know about you, but the goal for me is to reach 100,000 status. I don't have that much money. So like that's the goal for me, is to become a six-figure net worth person. So I got a long ways to go for all of that. Chris Hanley says, NVIDIA or AMD for Zealous? NVIDIA only, because SRB miner sucks right now. So profitability must equal the number of GPUs. GKST says, nobody knows anything about the Zealous profitability. All I know is you dump your cards on it and you see what you make on the next day. Let's see. Jersey Jedi says, any thoughts on Bitcoin Lightning Network? I noticed some BTC pools supporting it. That is not my expertise as well, Jersey Mining. I wish I did. IO Crypto Mining says, no, I'm done. I streamed for almost an hour. All good today. Oh, that's awesome. I'll go check it out after this. I pushed my stream back because I knew you were streaming, and I had to put my grumpy toddlers to bed. Way too fast for you says, ETFs will come soon for XRP, Sol, and maybe ETC. I would like an ETC one. I have a decent bag of ETC. Let's see. 100 million status. That would be nice. My only shot at 100 million is if the dollar falls down to like the worst currency ever, which, fingers crossed, I hope it doesn't. So I've been going for an hour, but I'm doing pretty good. This high noon is feeling good. I was actually looking at something before. I want to share it with you guys. I was looking at something before I started the stream, and it's not loading. I heard that the Caspa hash rate has gone to like the stratosphere. Okay, so Red Panda Mining says he's going to stream after me. Awesome. Panda, what time do you want to start streaming? So I've been going for an hour. I can go till, like, you tell me, Panda, if you want to start streaming in 20 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, I won't go longer than, say, 30 more minutes at max. But Panda, if you want to set up a time, I will move everybody to your stream. What? What? Oh my goodness. Okay, so the Caspa hash rate is almost 300 petahash? What? And in the chat, I'm not reading it because they're making jokes about how long I can go for. I'm not saying any more on that. I'm not feeding the trolls. 200. Okay, so Panda says 30 minutes. All right, so here's what we're going to do. I'm going to go so I will stream for 25 more minutes. So we're going to stream until about 150. All right. GSKT, what did Rapid Mining do a video about? The Caspa hash rate. Yeah, I don't know I'm sure it's just new ASICs, but like, I was thinking one day I would be able to sell my KS0s for like $300. At this point, I'm gonna put my KS0s. Well, they're on Cedra right now, and they're on Cedra, and I'm selling daily and converting into lithium. But like at this point, I'm just gonna mine my KS0s until I die. And oh my goodness, I can't believe I can't read that. Bacon, Eggs, and Hash says he quit mining Caspa weeks ago. Well, I definitely did. I haven't mined Caspa in a while. I'm on Cedra. What's the network hash rate for Cedra? But oh my goodness, how are you? So, all right, so this is May 24th, 2024 for anybody watching this. And anybody listening, the Caspa hash rate is at 282 petahash, right? So it says on the 20th of May. So on the 20th of May 2023, okay, the Caspa hash rate was 1.093 petahash. 1 year later, we are at 282 petahash. So you are making 282x less than what you were a year ago. So basically, right, like what does a KS0 make right now on Caspa? Let me look. An overclocked KS0 gets what, like 180, I think, right? So 180 gigahash. 180 gigahash gets you. I'm surprised. Wait, is that right? 180 gigahash makes you 779 USD, 79 cents. I guess that's right. Hold on, let me make sure I'm not. Let me go to Ice River and make sure that those numbers aren't wrong, right? Ice River KS0. So the KS0 Pro okay, so it's 200 gigahash. All right, so it is right. So, I mean, I guess my KS0s are making 79 cents. They're still making more than GPUs. I mean, I guess buying a KS0 is solid. Maybe I definitely regret not buying. I could have bought like 7 more KS0s. I definitely regret doing that. Let's see. They're making fun of me in stream. I will not read people making fun of me on stream, but you can know they do. Facts. I don't. GKST Blue. I have my KS0 Pro on DMG token. That turned out well. What's DMG token? And did you do it via Unminable? And Jersey Jedi asked what the profits look like for Cedra. I would think Cedra's about the same. Let me look. Cedra. Excuse me, I have to clear my throat. Sorry about that. The network hash rate is like 2 petahash. I don't think there's a calculator on here for Cedra. I don't know. I make like 350 a day. I think 350 to $4 a day on Cedra with my 3KS zeros. So I guess it's a little more. Red Panda says, I still remember it yesterday. The first KS2 was mining 35,000 Caspa a day. Oh, Panda, it must be nice to be you. I remember that you had to sell it. Panda, I remember you had to sell it to pay for power and taxes, and you were like really sad about it. And I had to like yell at you because if you're making, what was it? You're making like, I think you were making like $800 a day. That would have been $4,000 a day, but still, you don't know if it's going to crash or not. I would have sold every day. I would have been thankful for that. Bacon, eggs, and hash said 4 to 5 coins. So you get 4 to 5 Cedra a day on a KS0. If you get 4 to 5 Cedra a day, if I hope you get more than that because you're making less. I'm making like $4 a day on my 3 miners. Let's see. Techman TV says I still have that 32K. I think that was when Panda let you guys use his miners, which is cool. So Pellish Miner says I'm being sensitive. Yes, I am a sensitive Sally. Why do you think I'm drinking a watermelon high noon with my pinky up? I'm a very sensitive Sally. Bacon Eggs Hash says I was talking with a guy in one of Soach streams and he was telling me about it, how he mined 3 million Caspa when it first came out. Listen, my biggest mistake was mining ETC over Caspa for 2.5 months after the merge. Now, thankfully, I started mining Caspa November of 2022. Thankfully. So it didn't hurt that bad. But, like it didn't hurt that bad. And Bacon, Eggs, and Hash said he was referring to Caspa when it mines 4 to 5 Caspa a day. So it's like 80 cents. So he was right. GSKT said nope, straight to non-KYC wallet. Dark Magician Girl token. Oh, okay. Panda was right. I mean, like he says, trust me, I was thankful, but quarterly taxes are dumb, and they are. I actually have to finish last year's taxes like this month. I'm going to slam them all out, and it's going to be fun. We're at 1:30. I've been streaming for an hour. Switch to the next claw. I'm not done this one. I'm like halfway done. Let me chug. I'll chug it. You know what? Here, this is what we're going to do. I will chug this if you guys... what would be funny? I can't tell you to donate me something because that would be like prostitution. I'm not about that life. I need... Alright, I don't know what to do. If you guys all go... Here, I'm going to send you a link to a video, right? I'm going to send you a link to one of my videos. If you guys like it all right now, or comment on it, right? If you guys like this video, if you guys all like and comment on this video, if you guys like this video, I will chug this beer, or I will do it right now. You have to like this video because this dude is really cool. It's one of my CES videos, right? I'm gonna do a giveaway next week, actually, or 2 weeks from now. I'm gonna do a 40 crappy GPU giveaway. You guys have to click this video, okay? It has 12 likes and 2 comments. If this video gets 10 comments and 20 likes, I will chug this beer. If you get this video up to 50 likes and 20 comments, I will chug both of these beers. All right? If you get that video that I just linked, and I'll refresh it live. If this video gets to 20 comments, and it can't be spamming comments, it has to be like reasonable comments. But you get this video to 20 comments, I will chug this beer. You get this video to 40 comments, I'm going to 40. I will chug both of these. So you have until, let's see, Panda's streaming in 20 minutes. So at 1:55 Eastern time, I'm getting off the stream. So you have 20 minutes to get that to 40 comments. You get that to 40 comments, 40, I will chug both these beers. And then I will be sad. I'm going to hit the refresh button and see what you did. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. People are already doing it. That's not good. Vacation beers are the best. It's kind of like vacation. I have some pretty cool vacations coming up, actually, and I will maybe share those. I'll be at CES again next year, and I'll definitely do some kind of thing where I'll chug a bunch of beers in Vegas. It'll be fun. At Red Pen and Mining, I can see it now, banging notepad. Look, listen, guys, we all know how crappy taxes are. Like, nobody likes to do quarterly taxes. Oh, no, people are commenting and liking. That's bad. That's bad. No, so bacon, eggs, and hashes. Why do I get the feeling these beers will be chugged regardless? I don't think they'll be chugged. I drink pretty slow these days. I was in Nashville last week, and I had a good time, and it involved a lot of things like this with a lot of old college friends. And I got the occasional, is crypto mining dead question, and I'm like, I'm not answering that. I'm on vacation. It's alive and well is what I told them. Leave me alone. I wanted to look at, while we're at the killing time phase of the stream, Recruit versus Red Fox in a Bud Light chugging contest. Listen, I can't chug Bud Light, but I think Red Fox is not too far from me, actually. I think he's in my area. Oh, hey, PubDag is on here. What's the hash rate of PubDag right now? Hash rate history. It was at, it went down for a while, but it's up. Wow, PubDag's hash rate is up pretty high. Let's see. Hey, Panda. When are we going to a hockey game together? I told Panda some YouTubers went to CES last year. I didn't get a chance to meet up with them because we were all just busy. Maybe this year, if any of them go. But Panda, you need to come out to Vegas for CES. I won't put you on anything. I won't take any pictures with you. I won't do anything. But you need to come out. I want to see how Panda works. I want to see if Panda's a man of the night. That's what I want to see. And I'm not shotgunning seltzers in front of my laptop. I am not doing that. But I want to refresh that video. Let's see how many comments it got. Oh, no, 6. Leave the comments alone. It's getting more likes. I think you're going to get 1 beer out of me at least. That's not good. There's only 28 of you. I'm pretty confident you can't get 40 comments on there. And I feel that I'm safe in the sense that I don't have to chug these beers. But are you guys... Actually, I'm going to ask you guys that question. I'm going to put a poll up. I want to know... I'm going to ask 2 questions. The first one is... Are you, or did you, mine PubDag? That's what I want to know. Are you or did you mind PubDag? That is the question. Panda says I just yell at hockey. Well, yeah, me too. So Panda, do you think that the Oilers are going to beat the Stars? I'm pretty sure they won last night. I'm pretty sure they did win last night. I don't know how they won, but they're up 1-0. I still think they're going to get knocked out of this series 4-1. Totally think they're going to get knocked out. And Caesar's price actually isn't too bad. Time to sell more when I get back. Should I chug these 2 beers? These are not beers. They are a vodka seltzer, thank you very much. I don't even know if you can get these things in Canada. Vodka seltzer seems very un-Canadian. And it looks like, so far, 90% of the people have not been mining PubDag. I don't think PubDag was that well broadcasted, and it was out pretty fast, but like, I literally, before Monday's stream, because I mined it from Monday to, so I had 5 rigs on it from Monday night to Wednesday morning. And then after that, I just left my 1660 Super rig and my 4060 Ti rig on it. Let me see if it's even on here. So what I was getting at is, it took me the lunch break before my, it's not on here yet. It took me the lunch break before my stream, so like 30 minutes to set up the node. And then I literally just took a Carlson flight sheet that had iron, Zill, and Carlson, and I swapped out the wallet, and that's it. And I just started mining with it. So like, these Casper forks are so easy to mine. You mine on them until they list, and you hope you're home for the listing, and then you just sell it. You're not really going to go wrong. Let's see. Way too fast for you, said Red Panda. Have you tested out Cryptex fees for USDT or BTC or ETH payouts? Seems like a great competitor for unmineable finally. GSKT says PubDag, no thanks. And then Way Too Fast for You says he thinks 2 miners BTC might be the best. Guys, I still think it's better to mine whatever you're going to mine, sell it, and then just buy BTC if you want to do it that way. I think it all evens out. Like, but that's just me. But I don't know, if you like the payout, you like the payout. Let's see. No, that was a pull for me. Should I chug these 2 beers? Oh, well, GSKT, you definitely should chug those beers, because this is in America. This is Memorial Day weekend. I always get Memorial Day weekend and Labor Day mixed up. And it's the holiday, man. I'm chugging beers after this. I'm having a good time. I might be floating around. So you have me for like 9 more minutes. Panda's stream starts in like 15 minutes, unless he just decides to start later. But you have me for that. I'll probably jump on Panda's stream for a little bit, because he's the best. And then I'll probably disappear. You'll probably see me floating around Twitter here and there, but I will most likely disappear until Tuesday. And then you'll see my ugly face. I would not expect any videos. Maybe a short or 2. I should do some shorts. But you probably won't see any videos or shorts from me until Tuesday. There will be no Monday stream. It's Labor Day. I'm enjoying myself. No Monday stream. So there will be no Monday stream for me. Hobbyist is on Tuesdays, so you won't see me on stream till next Wednesday. I'll have some videos out before then, though. I will definitely have a video out on Tuesday. Probably not one on Monday, but maybe. PubDag has no use case. Big and Egg and Hash says PubDag has no use case. Really doesn't solve any problem. Most of these coins don't solve anything. Like, all right, let's look at like what. Nothing solves anything. Cedra, they're all memes. Let's see. Hold on. Does Doge solve anything? Elon Musk will take payments in it. Sorry, I'm trying to keep YouTube alright, so 6 comments. I'm looking good. You guys stink. But I might have enough likes to finish chugging this one. There's a bank holiday in the UK on Monday. Time to do maintenance. I did enough maintenance on rigs in the last 2 weeks. I don't want to do any. I'm going to end this poll. Looks like 89% of you. All right, so you have me probably for 5 more minutes. I'm kind of starting to drag. Happy birthday. Golden Wolf says his birthday's on Tuesday. I'm telling him happy birthday. And Jock Viner says bonk. It wouldn't be a stream without bonk. let's see. I'm kind of out of stuff. I'm definitely out of steam. Panda's going live in 10 minutes. I'll give you this. Ready? I can't chug anything anymore. I'm old. Oh, I can't chug. I'm attempting to chug this high noon and failing miserably. The things we do for the algorithm, right? You guys better smash those like buttons if I'm chugging this beer for you. And I'm still not done. Yeah, holidays here. All right, that's it for me. On that note, I'm done. I am out of stuff to say. I hope you guys had a great. I hope you guys had a great time on the stream. I hope you guys are enjoying your holiday. I hope you enjoy your holiday. This will be next on Panda's stream, maybe. I don't know, but hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again on Wednesday. Peace. That's it. I am terrible at chugging beers. And that said, I am out. You guys have a good time and enjoy Panda's stream. I'm done. I'm tired. I'm old.